Welcome back to the world of celebrity, where things are always a bit too real. You won't want to miss today's show, which is a feast of Easter excitement and Duggar drama. The Duggar Easter extravaganza comes first. Every Duggar sibling celebrates Easter in a unique way, from globe-hopping mission trips to matching church postures. While some kept silent on social media, others dressed to the nines. Yes, Josh was incarcerated during his vacation. However, Jill Duggar's incredibly moving homage was a surprise. Everyone was in their fields for baby Isa. Baby Bliss is in California next. Jinger Duggar just released the most adorable pictures of her new baby, Finnegan Charles. As close as she allows her followers to get, that is. Grandma Michelle also arrived early as a backup. James the brother also appeared. And Pastel Paradise's barefoot adventure, Jinger's Easter egg hunt. Rumors are circulating more loudly than a Southern church fan in the meantime. Was it true that Jim Bob spent $1 million on a house for Anna Duggar and her children? According to some admirers, it's a covert preparation for Josh's potential early release. Some believe it's Jim Bob's method of preventing Anna from running away. Finally, the Easter family photo of John, David, and Abai has fans going completely crazy. The mini-me vibes, the clothes and the curls. The amount of cuteness is overwhelming. In addition, John David's flying exploits keep the family flying high, while Abby's recent fitness transformation has fans cheering. So grab a seat because we're going to dive right in. Everything. Let's start with the Easter Roundup, which kept followers checking their feeds throughout the weekend. To ensure you don't miss a second, hit the bell symbol, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment letting us know which Duggar family moment startled you the most before we move on to the first segment. Easter just given Christmas Duggar style some real competition. Given that more than a dozen Duggar siblings reside in various states, their Easter 2025 festivities provided viewers with an uncommon look into each family's feeling. It's no secret that Easter is a big deal for the ultra-conservative Duggar family, second only to Christmas, if you count church seats, egg hunts, and surprising no-shows. However, after Josh Duggar's arrest, Jim, Bob, and Michelle have kept a low profile. So the siblings are now in the lead on social media around the holidays. Let's examine each sibling individually. Gracie and Charlie were wearing their Sunday bests when John David and Abby Grace Duggar posted a sweet family photo. After attending Easter church services together, the family had a charming outdoor photo session. Their children are future miniature models. Fans were gushing about Charlie's increasing likeness to his father and Grace's curls. Jadadia and Katie Duggar were also confined to church with their growing family, which included their newest members, twins born earlier this year. One Redditer even commented, "That's the cutest little Duggar duo I've seen in years." Katie balanced the other twin as Jed held the first one. Trut and Nora, two toddlers, are posing like Easter experts. The background cross is the same one that John David used. Yes, the Duggar family custom endures. Now based in Nebraska, Jana Duggar and Stephen Wisman seem to have kept things local. Despite not going back to Arkansas, Jana shared subtle pictures of herself and Stephen in a rustic Easter church. Even though Jana leads a more sedate life these days, her followers are still enamored with every glimpse of her life after marriage. The newlyweds Jason Duggar and Maddie Grace remained in their current location. In Arkansas, the couple went to church, but they notably avoided posting alongside the other Duggar churchgoers. There is conjecture that they may be establishing roots outside of the center Duggar circle, or even dividing their time between Arkansas and Maddie's homeland in Tennessee. Felicity and Evangeline were put on an egg search by Jinger Duggar Volo, who was in full mom gear while in California. As usual, she concealed her children's faces, but the laughter and barefoot races in the garden were clear. Jinger later shared a faith-centered caption and disclosed that they had attended Easter services. Thankful for these wonderful memories and the true cause of today's celebration. The update from Jill Duggar Dillard was the most poignant. She and Derick buried their daughter Isa Marie 1 year ago this Easter. Jill posted a number of pictures, an egg hunt with her boys, family time, and Good Friday services. Because of how sincere the article was, followers poured love and memories into the comments section. In the meantime, three younger, Jennifer, Johanna, Jackson, and the Duggars weren't even in the United States. They are currently in the Philippines on a mission trip organized by their church. On Instagram, Jackson posted a highlight clip that featured moments of worship, beach vistas, and tons of group bonding. Indeed, astute admirers saw that at least one lost boy who didn't write anything was following along. Many believe Joy Anna was at church this year, but she remained silent. There were no updates from Jeremiah and Hannah Wiseman, who might have spent the vacation in Nebraska. Fans are wondering if Jessa Duggar is holding on to her footage for a YouTube drop because of her silence. Additionally, Joseph and Josiah are still completely absent from the internet community. Josh Duggar is still incarcerated in Texas. However, followers saw Anna Duggar and her children with the Keller family in Florida. They attended an enigmatic beachfront gathering dressed in matching white ensembles. Additionally, there was a suspiciously joyous air, even though the occasion was not stated. The conclusion is that the Duggars might be dispersed. However, Easter still evoked their spiritual essence, individual styles, and a great deal of conjecture about who is close, who is far away, and who is starting a new life after Duggar fame. It was best summed up by one spectator. It's all in the Easter photos. Now, who is truly a member of the inner circle? And who isn't there? Don't touch that dial because Jinger just welcomed baby number 3 right when you thought the Duggar news might slow down. Additionally, her first postpartum pictures and that adorable message for spring. In addition, Michelle Duggar is actually back in the picture. Volo fans are giddy at Jinger Duggar's recent addition of a new little pair of feet. Social media is ablaze with baby buzz, springtime flowers, and family love as Alam and her husband Jeremy Volo welcomed their third child, baby Finnegan Charles, on March 29th. Yes, Finnegan the baby is at last here. Additionally, Jinger Duggar Volo is reminding fans why she is the epitome of understated elegance yet updates that are emotionally charged. New baby snuggles, sweet family time, sunshine and spring blooms, Jinger wrote as the caption for a recent Instagram post that featured a dreamy carousel of pictures of her newest son, her husband Jeremy, her big sisters Felicity and Evangeline, and even Grandma Michelle Duggar, who fans did not anticipate showing up in California so soon after baby Finn was born. Let's dissect the specifics. Jinger revealed that little Finnegan arrived just one day after she was induced at 40 weeks. Later healthy and smooth. In a recent fan Q&A, Jinger commended the fact that Jeremy never left her side throughout labor. Although he has always been my pillar of support, he was truly incredible this time. Prior to the birth, Michelle Duggar took a plane and stayed for a few more days to assist the couple with their transition. An unusual move for the matriarch, who is typically from Arkansas. Yes, it's still forbidden to look at baby Finn's face. In keeping with her custom of preserving her children's privacy, Jinger exclusively displays the backs of their heads or feet. However, there is an air of joy and springtime around. Wildflowers, Easter decor, and unscripted family interactions served as the backdrop for the pictures. This is like a Joanna Gaines birth announcement, one fan said, praising Jinger's subtle touches of floral arrangements, soft lighting, and an antique wooden cradle. Jinger also posted pictures of her with the comment, "It's giving luxury mommy blogger with a side of Proverbs 31. Surprise family cameos." James Duggar, the brother, reportedly took a plane to California to see Finnegan, the infant. The fans were blown away. James, who traveled alone to visit his newest nephew, is the true MVP. To be honest, I didn't think any of the brothers would arrive so quickly. Additionally, Michelle's unexpected visit left viewers wondering about anything from a possible reunion with her daughter, who lives in Los Angeles, to a potential schism with the rest of the family back in Arkansas. How could she fit in with Jana's renovation photos while also spending time with Jing? The woman in question is all over. Are Michelle and Jinger closer than we initially believed? Easter bonus with the Volas. Additionally, Jinger recorded her daughter's Easter egg search. Lots of running in the grass, pastel outfits, and giggles with bare feet. Fans were astounded by the girls' mature appearance, even though their faces were veiled. She captioned it, "Grateful for these sweet moments and the real reason we celebrate today." One fan joked, "Evangeline's legs are longer than mine." In the meantime, Jeremy hasn't revealed anything. There was more than one picture of Jinger clutching Finn's hand. However, fans of Duggar are aware that he usually saves the more profound ideas for podcasts or blogs that focus on faith, so keep a watch out for those. Jinger's fans are applauding her for maintaining her boundaries while allowing them to see a glimpse of her postpartum glow. In reality, that's more than we get from half of her brothers combined, as one admirer put it when they said, "She's giving us just enough." Wait until you hear who recently surprised you if you thought baby Finnegan was a surprise. Obtained $1 million home on a silver platter. Indeed, we are discussing Anna Duggar. Rumors about real estate and Jim Bob's most surprising move to date. Did Jim Bob Duggar really spend a fortune on a mansion in order to keep Anna quiet and close? Following rumors that Jim Bob bought a $1 million home for his troubled daughter-in-law, Anna Duggar, rather than for himself, the Counting on fandom is in full research mode. What we know and what fans are really talking about are listed below. Rumors. Rumors that Jim Bob Duggar, the head of the contentious reality TV family, recently spent a lot of money on an opulent home in Northwest Arkansas. Additionally, Anna Duggar, the wife of former TLC star Josh Duggar, who is currently incarcerated, is being mentioned as the fortunate resident. Let's retreat. In 2022, Josh Duggar received a sentence of more than 12 years in federal prison for having CSAM, or child sexual abuse material. Fans have only seen Anna at infrequent family get-togethers since she stopped posting on social media, typically with the Kellers, her own parents. Here's the twist though. The buyer recently purchased a $1 million house in the Duggar family's neighborhood in Arkansas. According to rumors, Jim Bob is using a revocable living trust, which is a legal strategy the Duggars have previously employed to covertly acquire property without drawing notice. Fan detectives looked further. Records from the county assessor that linked the trust to many Duggar homes were discovered by one user. Another linked to a Facebook post by Pickles and Hairspray that included a grainy image of the property, listing and conjecture on Anna's potential move-in. According to some, Jim Bob even identified himself as the buyer's representative throughout the transaction. This is where things start to get hot. Some insiders claim that control is the key here. Given that Anna's relationships with the other Duggar siblings are set to be strained, particularly with those who criticize Josh, Jim Bob might be doing everything in his power to keep Anna devoted to him and reliant on him. He is preparing for Josh since he believes he will leave. 1. It's not a gift, it's a leash, another fan commented, adding, "Others aren't buying the generosity angle." Not one Redditor held back either. Jim Bob's actions are not motivated by altruism. The story is being locked down by him. Anna too. Meanwhile, Anna's recent reappearance in a beachside Keller family photo caught the attention of fans right away. She was seen with her children and other family members in Florida, all dressed in matching white clothing. The atmosphere was well-planned, joyous, and completely inexplicable. One fan questioned, "Why is Grandma cradling her stomach like that?" Someone else added their voice. It appears to be an engagement photo shoot rather than an Easter get-together. If the $1 million home is indeed hers, Anna's plans for raising her 7 children while Josh is still incarcerated may change significantly. It also poses important queries. Is Jim Bob getting ready to release Josh early? Has Anna formally severed her relationship with the Duggar siblings, who are more critical? Or is this a desperate attempt to prevent her from leaving? Although Jim Bob and Anna have not yet made any public comments, supporters are keeping a close eye on things, and real estate listings are currently receiving more views than the Duggars' YouTube accounts. It was best summed up by one spectator. If this house rumor is accurate, Jim Bob is purchasing silence in addition to real estate. Keep it locked because one Duggar pair is stealing hearts on Instagram, right when you thought the Easter controversy has subsided. We're going to go into the Abby Duggar and John David update for Easter. Indeed, their children's curls just made the internet go crazy. Influencers, get out of the way. With their curly hair, adorable appearance, and camera-ready charm, John David and Abby Duggar's children simply stole Easter. Fans take attention to what the counting couple posts. Despite their reputation for keeping things low-key, their most recent Easter photo dump is adorable. Even though John David and Abby Duggar don't write as frequently as some of their siblings, their posts are heartfelt, charming, and well executed. Easter 2025 was no different. The The couple used social media to post a gorgeously prepared collection of pictures of themselves and their 2 children, Charlie and Gracie, looking dapper for church. Imagine lovely hair, pastel colors, and clothing that would rival those of any mom blogger. In the most striking image, Abby is dressed in a flowing flowery frock, while John David sticks to a light blue button-up. However, the real stars are baby Charlie in the most stylish little khaki suit and Gracie, who looks like a miniature Abby with curls for days. Fans poured in the section for comments. These children are real models. Have they been signed yet? Gracie is one of the most adorable grandchildren of the Duggar family. I said what I said. That hair. On those curls. What do you use? We require a breakdown of the product. However, this post wasn't only picture perfect. It's a component of a larger change in the course of John David and Abby's lives. Abby recently disclosed that she has been participating in programs that assist new mothers and training at a women's fitness camp. As she puts it, "It feeds my." The best part is that the camp offers Child Watch, which allows Abby to work out while her kids are taken care of just a few steps away. Moms in the comments were in awe. We need more gyms like that everywhere. I wish I could afford that. It's so hard to balance mom life and fitness. John David continues to juggle his duties as Director of Business for Medicare, flying to emergency zones and keeping up with humanitarian efforts. It's hard to be part of someone's burn journey. And yes, he still has a pilot's license. Based on Abby's stories, he frequently takes the family on weekend flights. Last month, the 2 took a full vacation to Hawaii for a friend's wedding, and fans saw them sightseeing with Jana Duggar and Steven Wisman, suggesting a double date. This sparked romance rumors. Abby is also venturing into the realm of influencers, promoting wellness products and gear for moms. And did we mention that some fans are speculating that the Duggars are gradually rebranding through couples like John and Abby, polished, presentable, and very different from the older controversies. As one fan put it, "John and Abby are the only Duggars I follow now." She appears to be a licensed nurse, and she appears to be good at social media. They don't post too much, and those infants are cute. Win-win. And we're hitting right when you thought we were finished. Rewind on all the Duggar drama and Easter sweetness you might have missed. From baby Finnegan's big reveal to rumors of $1 million mansion. It's time to recap every jaw-dropper from today's episode. Whoa, what an episode! Let's do a quick recap of today's biggest bombshells, fam. The Duggars scattered for Easter, with some remaining silent, others taking selfies, and Jill sharing a heartfelt tribute to baby Isa. Jinger Duggar won hearts with his picturesque springtime photos and baby. John David and Abby had fans swooning over those Easter curls, fitness glow-ups, and lofty family goals. Tell us in the comments which story made you do a double take. Hit the like button. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Tap the bell to be the first to know when the next tea drops. Jim Bob is causing a lot of rumors that he purchased a $1 million home for Anna Duggar. Is this hush money or just family support? For the behind-the-scenes buzz, follow us on social media. Tomorrow, we'll delve into Jessa Duggar's dramatic quiet. Is she planning a YouTube comeback, or is she simply avoiding the family feud? You know the name. This is the part of fame where things get really real. Stay amazing, Fame family.